Hey, I'm Ella, and today I'm going to be playing the Halloween event in Animal Crossing City Folk, but there's a problem. This town has only been around since October 25th, which means I have almost nothing in-game, and I'm not really prepared for Halloween. This video is actually part 2 in a series, so if you want to see that first part, the beginning of Rosebud, feel free to watch that video if you haven't seen it yet, before or after this one. Also, if you want to support my channel, like, comment, do those generic YouTube video engagement things that YouTube likes. Of course, you don't have to do any of that. Anyways, let's get into the game. I changed the time a little bit because I'm going to talk about some City Folk stuff before I get into the main event. Because this town is so new, and this save file is so new, this is not going to go very well. Big progress, I've made the path. This is actually a little bit funny. I've used up almost every single design slot that I have already, and essentially I've only had this town 7 days so far, so yeah, that's pretty interesting stuff, huh? But yeah, this path idea, very successful. 10 out of 10 would recommend. Yeah, if I pick up a piece of this, I don't really need to bother putting it back, it looks fine enough. Exactly what I was going for. This is gonna be good for the Halloween event too. Ooh. I have 10 villagers now too. You're not gonna believe this. Unbelievable luck. The day after I recorded, I got lucky. That's the mummy dog. Very cool, neat coincidence before Halloween. Overall, pretty decent villagers here. This event is not gonna go very well. I'm gonna talk about why that is. The main problem is gonna be that I only have 7 pieces of candy, so it's gonna be impossible for me to get the entire spooky set. Completing every holiday set is not the goal of this little series, by the way. It's just to play through every holiday event in City Folk. And also get golden roses. Those are the goals. Something else I found out about the City Folk Halloween event. In City Folk's Halloween event, if you talk to a villager in their house and you're wearing a complete costume, you can get more candy from them. And a costume is really just a completed look. A look is basically a matching set of clothing, like if I had a red zap helmet and a red zap suit instead of blue. Or like the strawberry hat and the strawberry shirt. The easiest one to get in Halloween in this game is the witch look at Gracie Gracie's. But the problem, because of when I started the game, it was already Gracie's sale season. So the witch's hat was never in stock for me this entire time I've been playing. I only ever had access to the witch's robe, which is not a complete look. And the odds of me completing a look just with Able Sisters were so low. You could probably do the math on it if you want to. I only had 7 days of playtime. Because I don't actually have a costume, this event isn't actually going to go very well. As far as, I'm not going to be able to get candy from villagers indoors. I'm going to get pranked more by people walking around. And because I don't even have enough candy for the full spooky set, there's no chance of that happening. So I have some different goals for today. My main goal is to get all 4 of the prank items you can get from villagers. Basically, I want to get the patchy shirt, the moldy shirt, the pumpkin, the jack-o'-lantern hat, and the jack-in-the-box furniture item. I'm also going to store stuff in there so that I have a lower chance of candy being stolen, and a better chance of getting at least some spooky items from Jack. The main furniture item I want from the spooky set is the spooky lamp because I don't have a good lamp yet. I'm not particularly interested in any of the other stuff there. I mean, I'll take it, I'll probably display it or sell it, which will be nice. But I'm not being too picky today. So yeah, those are going to be my goals for this Halloween event. Also, since I've barely played this game before this series, I have learned some new things about City Folk since starting. I'm going to talk about them now before the Halloween event starts. I think it starts at 6 p.m. Anyways, the first thing I learned about this game, whenever I went to hit the money rock, I kept on only getting 7 hits and not 8. I was pretty confused by that one, but it turns out in this game, the only way you can get 8 hits on a money rock in City Folk is if you have good yellow feng shui in your house. I've never really bothered with feng shui in an Animal Crossing game, even in New Leaf. So yeah, I'm probably gonna go for that in my room in this game. Also, as I've played this game more, I've come to a realization. Even though I really don't like the presentation of villager dialogue in this game, I think the presentation is the worst in the series, but I'd say that New Horizons actually has worse overall villager dialogue and interaction than City Folk has. Just because the writing is so not good in that game. That's a pretty interesting development for me. Ooh! Halloween fun gonna begin. Oh, that's something I forgot to mention. I also got an invitation to Reds from Pudge earlier, which means Pudge is actually a legend. Alright. Oh, I know something in Lucky's house, by the way. This is a pretty cool furniture item. I like it. Let me talk to him. He just judged me for not having a Halloween costume because this is not a look. Because they don't match. That's kind of funny. So if I had a matching outfit, I would be getting candy from the villagers indoors, but it looks like they're just gonna judge me because I didn't manage to get a completed look in time for Halloween. Oh yeah, I don't have the entire town completed pass. It's just something I'm gradually working on at the minute. Because it's not a big deal if not everything is a complete path quite yet. I haven't seen anyone walking around yet. I know that Jack walks around differently than the other villagers. Oop! It's him! Yeah, it's him! Yep, sure did. I'm only keeping one candy in my inventory at a time. It's part of my strategy because I want to get the prank items. And also a spooky lamp. Let's see what I get. Oh! I like Jack. This is a good character. A spooky wardrobe. Yeah, that one's alright. I haven't really figured out where I want to have my flower breeding setup at. Partially because I was waiting to see where all 10 of my villagers were gonna move in. Yeah, I'm probably gonna end up thinking about things to mention about Rosebud as I'm walking around here. Oh! Okay, I got the hat, that's good. I'm also gonna sort the spooky items I actually get in these mail slots. I'm not being really serious with my playthrough of this one, because I'm not gonna be able to get all of the spooky items no matter what I do really, so... It's mine! Oh! Got the patched shirt. Now I just gotta try getting the mold. This is a random item, but don't really want it. I bought just in an attempt to try and get a look for Maple Sisters. Wasn't successful, of course. I've heard that some people playing City Folk will actually encase all the villagers that are outside in holes before the Halloween event so that they can't chase them while they're trying to get all the items from Jack. Oh, there he is again. He's in the same spot. Ooh, what are we gonna get? Ooh, what is it? I don't like the spooky clock that much. Oh, that's not it. Okay. So the last item I need to get all of the prank items is just the Jack in the Box. I have these two furniture items I don't really want in my inventory because villagers might replace those with Jack in the Box. Oh yeah, I didn't mention it out loud in the video, but I did expand my house a little bit. I have more loans to pay off now. Oh, okay, this one is cute. I like that one. I was actually thinking about it the other day. In New Leaf, you get these creepy items from Jack. if you collect a bunch of lollipops. I definitely like those items more than the spooky items in City Folk, and before that. After I'm done playing this City Folk save file, New Leaf is definitely the next game I'm gonna play in the Animal Crossing series. That being said, I'm not sure if I'm gonna play Festival and or Bunny Day in City Folk or New Leaf, but for now, I only know that I'm definitely gonna get to the New Year's holiday in City Folk. I don't know if I'm gonna play past that. Expert strategy. Oh, I see. Ooh, we got one. Okay, part of this video is completed. I have all 4 of the prank items. Now I'm just gonna focus on trying to get Jack. Oh, I've been caught a little bit. I did go out of my way to get all of the prank items, so that is kind of true. I found 2 coconuts along the beach so far, which means I'm gonna have some nice coconut trees. Ooh, it's actually Jack. Ah, there he is. What item is it? Oh, it's the sofa. I kind of like the sofa. Just gotta get 1 lamp. Now that I'm actually playing the event, I can see why people are encasing their villagers in holes before starting it. It is a little bit annoying having to run around them. Oh, there he is. Oh, a person is waiting to ambush me. Okay, got a spooky bed. I have 3 pieces of candy left. Hopefully I can get a spooky lamp with those. I don't really celebrate Halloween that much in real life. A lot of that's just because of where I live. Most of the time when Halloween starts, it's already really cold outside. Like, sometimes there'll be an actual blizzard on Halloween day. If I lived somewhere warmer, I'd probably like it more. I think this is Jack. Oh, there he is. Funnily enough, I actually celebrate Halloween more in Animal Crossing because the temperature isn't really an issue. I guess the temperature wouldn't really affect going to like a Halloween party, but I mostly think about when I was a kid trick-or-treating. Most of the time it was too cold for that to really be a fun or enjoyable thing, I guess. But yeah. I do enjoy this event for the most part. I probably like Toy Day a little bit more. Spooky lamp! I was too busy talking about how cold Halloween is to realize I got the thing. That's pretty exciting. I'm just gonna use up these last 2 pieces of candy I have, see what else I can get. Now, I'm gonna take this time to tell you about the channel rule. If you don't know about the channel rule already, this is a viewer request based channel where I can only play games if people request them in the comment section down below. Even though I am playing a Wii game in this video, I'm not taking any console game requests yet. Of course, this keyboard and mouse setup would not work for a lot of Wii games I'd want to play on the channel. Right now, I'm only taking PC game requests. Hold off on any console game requests like Wii games aside from City Folk until I can properly play and record those games. Now, back to the live recording. You know, since I have 2 pieces of candy left, I'll set some new goals for myself. It'd be really cool if I got 2 spooky lamps so I could do symmetry in my house. The spooky floor or spooky wallpaper could look cool in the basement if I ever end up having a basement on my house. This is gonna be second to last spooky item for this save file. Woo! Spooky carpet. Okay, I like the spooky carpet. If I don't end up getting the spooky wallpaper, I can always pair it with some other cursed looking wallpaper in this game. I'm sure I can find something that'll work. In the spirit of the Halloween season, I actually thought about something related to Maple. I know a lot of people really love Maple, especially with how she looks in New Horizons, but I want to bring your attention to her very first original design in Animal Forest or Debutsu no Mori for the N64. She looked a little bit different than she does right now. I'll put a picture of it on screen. So any Maple fans out there, I hope you really enjoyed finding out about that. We'll also have to include the original design for one of my favorite villagers, Tabby. She actually had a shirt covered in blood in the very first Animal Crossing release. That original design truly captures the essence of why Tabby is so good. Final spooky item. Ooh. Let's see what it is. Spooky bookcase. Now that I've completely run out of candy and can't get any more, I've gotten everything I can possibly get for this Halloween holiday event. Yeah, I like this item. Definitely my favorite. This is one of my favorite floors in the game. I actually found it at Nook's, luckily enough. Why is it so empty? I don't like this item very much. So these are all of the items I've gotten this Halloween. I'm probably going to sell the clock and the bookcase because I don't like them, but I'm going to keep everything else around. And even though I didn't have enough candy to complete the entire spooky set, had a decent time playing through this holiday for the very first time in CIty Folk. Next video I make in this series is probably going to be for Harvest Festival. But yeah, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. More content coming soon. Happy Halloween. Thanks for watching. Bye.